While songs praise the Lion King for reigning supreme in the wild, there are none sung of the unpopular heroes who risk their lives for the greater good. Today, we break that cycle by putting our hats down for some amazing animals as we peer into the world of animals saving other animals. Number 13. Lion saves baby gazelle. The most unexpected things happen in nature, and even the Lion King can sometimes defend a small gazelle against its kind. Defenseless and unmatched against a lioness, this gazelle ended up tucked in under her belly to protect it from another lioness. She even grazed herself while trying to save it. This goodwill lasted for about 5 minutes before the little gazelle was once again turned into a scrumptious meal by its savior. Number 12. Raccoon Family Lineup. When we talk about family, we know for sure that every single one of them would sell their souls to save each other, even if it means being held on over a hole by a single grasp to the foot, just so you could reach on over to your youngest family member who's having trouble getting over the wall and into safety. This raccoon family proved that they leave no one behind, as they pulled a very endearing stunt to save the baby raccoon from the predator who chased them for 2 blocks. Number 11. Zebra was saved by hippos from an attack. Crossing any water body for animals is scary. You either get caught by the crocs or ground down by the hippo. When this zebra is faced with this predicament, it finds an unexpected friend in a bunch of hippos who take it up upon themselves to fight the croc and escort the wounded zebra to the safety of the land. The zebra was badly hurt, and we can only hope that this unexpected hero's job didn't go to waste. Number 10. Cheetah adopts baby monkey. Guilt can drive you to the extreme, but how far is it exactly? Some predators like this cheetah, who was overwhelmed with guilt after taking the life of a monkey who had just had a young infant, were driven to do the most selfless thing. Seeing the baby still holding on to the mother's lifeless body, she was forced to adopt the baby monkey despite having to hold the little thing by its neck. He tried to remain as gentle as possible. It even helped it up the tree when it was playtime, which gives us the hope that the little monkey will survive being alone with his new stepmother. Number 9. Cat saves hens from eagle. In the poultry world, their most dreaded enemy is the eagle, who pries on them from way above the skies. The vicious eagle was out on his normal hunting spree when he flew over a roof where a mother hen had left her chicks basking under the sun. The eagle saw this as a golden opportunity to sweep down and grab a chick or two for lunch without any resistance. Unfortunately, his plan wasn't fruitful because a house cat spotted him as he glided low over the innocent chicks. Within a split second, the cat jumps over them, shielding them away from the danger. He kept guard until the coast was clear from the bloodthirsty eagle. Kudos to the gallant cat for saving the day. Number 8. Rabbit saves cat. Bunnies and cats are sworn enemies most days. On other days, you might witness a rare occurrence where one would save the other from any danger, even if it means digging a hole deep enough to leave you stranded. Anything necessary to save this rabbit's frenemy in this case. After this, the cat was all over the rabbit, obviously telling him how he knew he did love him. Number 7. Buffalo was saved from crocodiles and lions. A trip to the nearest water body sometimes means risking one's life in the natural world. For this buffalo, its energetic athleticism and helping hand from its brothers are what saved the day. Otherwise, the buffalo would have ended up as chunks of a lucrative meal in the crocodile's belly. The vicious case caught the eyes of many onlookers who kept their fingers crossed and watched from a safe distance. A pride of lions cornered the innocent buffalo, coming from the dip for some water, and forced themselves on him. His frantic efforts weren't in vain, but once he jumped into the still water, a crocodile appeared. Lucky for him, his excellent swimming skills got him away safely. The only problem now was the hungry lions patiently waiting for him at the shores. It seems this lad had made his morning prayers that day, because just when the lions closed in on him, a herd of buffaloes appeared, hoping to quench their thirst from their common spot, only to find their brother in trouble. The courageous buffaloes chased the lions away, and from the looks of things, it seems this buffalo will live to see another day. Number 6. Bear saves the drowning bird. On this fateful day, a crow nearly lost its dear life. Lucky for him, a bear had been stationed as the lifeguard on duty for the pond. The crow struggled to paddle itself to safety, but it thought the bear would take advantage and chew him up like a snake. The bear went against all odds and helped the drowning bird to safety to prove to the tiny bird that its intent was honest. He turned back to his half-eaten lunch and continued enjoying his meal. This was an amazing display of character from the bear, who proved even predators have a soft spot for other animals and can come through for them when need be. Number 5. Cat adopts ducklings. Have you ever encountered a cat that took up the duties of a mother duck? Yes, this phenomenal cat not only took up the caregiving duties, but allowed the ducklings to also breastfeed from her glands. The cat adopted these beautiful ducklings and took care of them as her own. It seems like an impossible scenario to encounter, and many couldn't wrap their heads around the fact that cats can coexist with ducks peacefully. This is the ultimate beauty of the natural world, where animals care for their counterparts. Number 4. Dog saves fish. When you hear of a dog saving a fish, you'd have 1,000 doubts about how it came to be. Unfortunately, we also caught the show a bit late and can't explain what a fish was doing laying by the road. However, we can say that this fish was lucky to have met such a kind savior willing to save it. Not just that, but the dog knew exactly how to save him, as if it had gone through some kind of rescue training. It kept pouring some water over the fish to keep it alive long enough until someone could carry it back to its home. Number 3. Dog saves 2 other dogs in a canoe. At first sight, you'd think these 2 dogs are casually taking a ride on their parents' canoe. They seem like the perfect experts navigating their way along the flowing river. It was only until a black Rottweiler jumped into the water that the people standing by realized that the 2 dogs were in danger. In the perfect symphony, the dogs helped each other. One of them on the canoe throws the rope to the Rottweiler in the water, and the Rottweiler pulls the canoe to safety. Number 2. Mice and frogs hitch a ride on a snake to avoid the flood. A random snake became a hero to 2 animals who, on a normal occasion, would have ended up in its dinner plate. Natural disasters do stir up a kind of certain kindness that even the most fierce animal can't get away from. A mouse and a couple of frogs will, for many generations, tell the tale of how they rode on the back of this snake. Not only did they ride across the raging flooding water of Queensland, but the snake was also intended to make sure that he didn't just dump them, but they were actually safe. Number 1. Cat breastfeeds hedgehogs. We've seen the story of a cat mothering a couple of ducks, so it's no surprise that it can also breastfeed other animals. This time around, the lucky animals were baby hedgehogs who got the symphony of this cat, who let them feed on her. With that said, someone needs to award cats with the same award Mother Teresa was given, since not many animals can breastfeed a whole different animal species, let alone adopt it. Until next time, adios.